My name is Munya Grisai. I was born in Zimbabwe, first of all. I've lived in New York for the past about 5 years, and I moved to Spain about 2.5 years ago to attend IE Business School. My co-founder, Ignacio Gamoneda, is a Spanish citizen, and he's also at the IE Business School. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how PICH started. We were in our favorite bar in Segovia, and we asked him why we could not pay for our drinks using credit cards or debit cards or whatever. And what he told us is that it was not worth it for him to accept payments with these cards because the fees that he was being charged were just not worth it, so he would rather just accept cash. So as we looked further into this problem, we saw that this was a problem that was both prevalent in the offline and online world, especially for online merchants. They don't have an option of choosing cash and avoiding these fees. So what we saw is that there's really high transaction fees for receiving payments right now. Online, for instance, merchants are charged up to 4% per transaction to receive payments. So a €100 payment that you receive, you get 96 euros. I don't think that's good because you lose value as you receive money. We saw that there were also long wait times and lack of transparency regarding payments. So for instance, merchants online usually have to wait 7 to 10 days before they receive money into their actual bank account after having processed multiple payments. And within these 7 days, multiple things could happen. Users could contest payments, and this is really expensive for merchants as they can be charged up to 35 euros as a chargeback fee. And also we saw that the user experience for users right now in the landscape it's not great. If you look at your online banking interface, you can tell that it's pretty difficult and complicated to use, and it just doesn't make really sense for people to try and make payments with their online banking interface. And also, a lot of people are reluctant to always take out their credit cards and enter very sensitive information, which is your 16 digits, across multiple websites on the internet. This, as you can tell, it's a big problem because about 50 billion euros a year is lost in fraud based on stolen credit card numbers. So what we decided to do was create a cash-based payment platform for mobile and web transactions. So what we wanted to do was to save people money, to allow people to make instant transfers, which was real-time processing and real-time settlement of payments, and for you to pay anyone from one single platform. So you could theoretically pay a merchant, you could pay a friend, and you could pay, for instance, your landlord, your rent. So how do we do this? PICH essentially does not leverage the current existing payment networks to move money. So the largest payment networks right now are Visa and MasterCard. So by us creating a platform that is independent from them, we can focus on customer solutions and innovate around that and generate revenue. So for instance, for merchants, this would be saving costs and increasing conversions. And for people like you and I, this would be being able to pay people in a seamless and easy way. So how does PICH work? Well, PICH is only funded through bank accounts, and as I said, it's a cash payment platform. That means no credit cards or debit cards allowed. The reason why we did this is because these companies were built 30 or 40 years ago, and the legacy costs that are inherently tied in their technology would hold us back and not allow us to do what we want to do. So essentially, a user would sign up onto PICH, add in their information, add their bank information, and we take care of the rest, in which we'll deposit money into their PICH network, and we transact. They can make transactions within the PICH network to users, to merchants, to whoever they like, or through the PICH network. They can go to a merchant's website, for example, choose to make the payment with their PICH balance or straight from their bank account. Right now, the loading mechanisms we have are currently SEPA, which guarantees payment within 1 day. However, we want to integrate banks within our network in which we can offer real-time settlements and processing, in which a user would be able to choose their bank account and the merchant would receive their money in their bank account immediately. So basically, what we want is a cash-based payment network in which, for instance, we have Teresa here, she could shop online on her iPad and buy something using PICH. She could go on her desktop, buy things at Eventbrite, send money to other PICH users, and also pay for coffee down the street at a coffee shop. Our business model is really simple. We charge 1% for transactions under 10 euros, and over 10 euros, we charge 25 cents fixed rate. Up to obviously a predetermined limit. We're able to do this because we're not, again, as I said, we're not using the old payment networks to move money, and we think this is really beneficial to merchants and anyone trying to receive money. The market is huge and it's growing. Currently, there's 7 million mobile payment users in Europe alone. There's 190 million online shoppers in Europe. The value of mobile transactions last year was 150 billion euros, and EU online spending in the last year has been 305 billion euros, and it's growing at about 30% a year. So for consumers, the benefits of using our service are proximity payments, group payments, and being able to pay anyone anywhere. So proximity payments is that if I had my phone here with the PICH app, I could pay theoretically another PICH user who's standing right in front of me. Back then, I would not have been able to do this unless I'd given them physical cash. Obviously, I can't pay him with my debit or credit card, and I can't pay him with my bank account. PICH changes that. We want to have a concept of group payments in which people can raise money as friends. So for instance, 8 friends going on a trip can all put in 10 euros from their PICH account, and at the end of the day, they can say, okay, we put all our money in, and we can use it to pay for various things anywhere we go, and we pay anyone anywhere. As I said, anywhere here in Europe. Right now, we're focusing in the EU, in the countries that only use the euro currency. For merchants, obviously the benefits are clear. There's large cost savings. We offer business analytics in the sense that right now the payment information is held by Visa and MasterCard, and they do not make this available to merchants. If we were able to give merchants information on where their users are coming from, their ages, their time that people are spending, we think we could help them a lot. And also with the real-time settlement, which will allow them access to their money earlier and help them with their business later on. As our competitors are PayPal, Sofort Banking, My Bank, which is a new initiative in Europe, which tries to help people pay for things online using their online banking. And unfortunately, I don't have much time to keep going. Right now, we're raising 300K to complete our development and to help with our legal processes with Gomez, Acebo, and Pombo, who are helping us apply for our licenses at the Bank of Spain. And you can contact us here. Thank you very much.